See, Asian girl, toddler, bear 3, she says green. So Dave Bizrick, you're probably correct, green. And then we also know, see, we want the children to probably correct all the time, but we have groups of adults that think they know everything and ruin it. So we figure out if the Asians are right with green, and they also help tell us which destroyed the peaches and the turquoise colors and whatever else. So that's why we don't want to make enemies out of other countries, because they might have information that we need. We'll listen to the children. And see, that's why we'll find out if Bernardo Lacarni went kissing ass with the cowboy man back and forth after they destroyed the Japanese monument. So they ruin everything. Then they go back and forth and kiss butt. And sometimes it's the greatest thing is to find out if Tom Susan, Jim Riley, Joe Zillig, Harry Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave, Perlita Quinwan, Elton Anderson, Don Wiley, 61 Amphibious, Baseman, GPS Peso, Robo Rapist Night, Red Randy, Red Corded, and Ellery, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, Morgan, Steve Josie, same. They're a group of adults who try to tell everybody what to do, but they didn't really know. Then they ruin everything. Then they want to listen to kids afterwards. So Jay Biswick, green, Asian, green. Kim Beswick had friend, Asian, green. So then I hope an old friend is an Asian, red, green. Then we find out if the carnies and the Negroes are ruining everything. So sometimes it's funnier and watch. As a good group of them professed that they knew what they were doing, they never did it all. So if we listen to children, they're probably always right. So we go green. Now I'll explain what maybe ruined the green. David Poof Boy, this is how we did it before to make it work. But it's not my problem that you're fucking delusionally psychopath and want to destroy everything and control it. That's not how it works. So if you want me and Brian to fix it, we're doing it for you. But you're an annoying pest with the Robo Knight who likes to double cross and ruin shit and go back and forth. Now you guys like the enemy chicks after you. You know, it's just basically the group of you want to sleep with whatever you want. And that's what the Bernardo Lacarni and the Country and Western and the Ghetto Life do. That's what Red Randy and them do. So if you guys are going to keep doing that, we have the right to show and prove which families and, you know, cultures that you guys like to rape and mutilate and destroy and take their data and then sit inside of something in their realms of reality. That's why we don't want to go to war, David. Because, you know, there's information we might need to get us all where we want to do, but you guys want to use torture chamber and fucking run back and forth and lie about what you do. So if Robo Rapist Knight and his friends came and screwed up the Japanese stuff and messed it all up and did the thing on their monument, go and then they're pop cloaking. See, the Antillas are fucking stupid. They want to be warlords, but they want to be careful because the international community and the military and all that who are sick and tired of this shit are watching and listening, and they want to resync that stuff in so we don't have to live miserable. So like I said, 90% of the time it's a bunch of adults telling everybody what to do instead of listening. And all of it took was being friends with several nations that you guys destroyed, which would have fixed everything. And they're getting theirs to work while you guys profess to be the leaders of the world. Robo Knight, Harry, and Joe, Ellery, and Antillas. When really your Blue Boy boxes and the Bitted Bat 4 fucking stories, the most pathetic thing in the world, which has been proven to be a fucking lie every time, and you make the group of us live in misery after you stole all of our shit and our research. So, you know, we help the Asians, we help the Jews, we help the Russians, and like I said, when you go back and forth to kiss their ass about how great you think you are, Stan and Dave and Robo Knight, they'll know you're lying. You know, Cowboy Country and Western, green. And you guys are Android Green, Pickens Reach, or Vegas 3. See, Joe, you never really made that reality, other people did. And then you guys make demands after you trash it. So Jay Bez with green, Asian, small, green. I like to use and listen to the children because they also can interpret what they're actually seeing to other people instead of playing the deaf play, the bullshit disabled game that Bernard and them and Ellery want to do, fighting over the blue. So while they're fighting over the blue and the rainbow and the colors, the group of them never actually knew what they were doing other than creating a big ass shit mess while everybody else is actually working together to get it work. Isn't that great, Bernard? So you can't see Kim or whatever. Like I said, I didn't kill her. She probably evolved past her stupid ass, and you know, All American came running down to Bailey and them going, well, we'll take this one's ours too, and then Red Randy and then make up their story. But we'll just get all of them and round them up. You know, this is the terrorists that ruined everything, and then try to sit there and dominate and claim to be the creators of the earth. They're gold. So you can until a man, but I'm assuring you in the future, I'll be dead and gone. And when they gather all this data and figure it out, they'll prove that the group of you are delusional nutters and, you know, the biggest liars to ever exist that ruined several cultures that remain to be the eye. So like I said, when that idiot raised his nasty stank face in that thing, that was the biggest fucking mistake that man and you people ever did, worshiping